Welcome! I got a really quick fix to a fairly common problem. Here I've got, as an illustration, a company that has 3 worksheets in this workbook, and they're all similar in content. One is the budgeted information, one is the actual, and then a third one that calculates the variances. And they update this information every month with the new information, and that's dandy. But there's some formatting issues. You can see that the column widths aren't wide enough. And there's one common piece of information is each of them have the same date. And the problem the company's been having is that people forget to change that date on one of the sheets, and then the reports look kind of silly. So let's see if we can solve that problem. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix the formatting issues I've got. I could go into each sheet and do it, but that's too time consuming. So with budget selected, hold down the Shift key and press on all the other sheets that you want to deal with, as many as you've got. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change the column width. I'm going to make it a bit wider. There we go. And I'm going to change the column width here. I'm also going to change the formatting here to accounting. I don't like all those dollar signs, so I'll take them out. I'm going to add the dollar sign back in for the first one and for the last one. And then I'm going to remove all those decimal places because it's all in even dollars. There we go. That looks much better, much better. Now I can add some color if I like. Perhaps I want to put a line here and add some color, just for example. Now let's see what happened. I'm going to click on the sheets and ungroup the sheets, but look, that formatting changes took place on every sheet. Easy, breezy, gotta love it. Now, back to the original problem was the year to date ended. We want to have one input cell. So whenever you've got data that's common to an entire workbook or that's going to affect the calculations in an entire workbook, the best thing to do is create an input sheet. Well, this one's only going to have one thing in it, but I think you can understand what I'm talking about. This makes it very visible for the user. We're going to properly label it and that anyone looking at it knows what it's all about. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name this cell. I'm going to call it date. Not very imaginative, but that'll work. Enter. And then I'm going back into these sheets. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to go into this cell and type in equal date. Enter. And I'll unselect the sheets, ungroup the sheets. Go back into year to date. I'm going to put in here June 30th, 2020. Looks great there. Oh, it looks like a number here. And that's because the format of the sheet is general. Well, why don't we fix it for all of them? Select the first sheet, click on the last sheet. That's the quickest way to get them all. And then up here, in this one cell, change it to long date. Perfect. And ungroup the sheets. And look, each of the sheets has that date in it. And that's it. It's as simple as that. I hope you found that useful, and stick around for more quick tips. Bye for now.